Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel or welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share to you my COVID-19 story. If you're interested, please continue watching. Hi, so if you're my subscriber, you've noticed that I haven't uploaded any videos yet. That's because I had COVID and I was after COVID I just rested and had a break. Yeah, so I'll share to you my COVID-19 story, my experiences, how I managed, and all those things. So it started last February 12 evening. I was filming the Valentine's fragrance mist recommendation. So I thought I had allergy after filming that. I started to have the nasal congestion, and then I had a hard time sleeping because of that nasal congestion. So I slept at 3 a.m. and then woke up and then slept and then woke up again around maybe 8 9 a.m. and then I wasn't really feeling well. My muscles were aching and I feel really sick. And then later on I had scratchy throat, and then later in that afternoon I had dry cough. So I was monitoring my symptoms, and then I told my husband to get me a antigen self test kit. So I did the self test kit, and the result was positive. So immediately I wear my mask and then pack some of my things, and then my son's bed, we move it to the other bed. I mean to the other bedroom, to the other room, and that's where I stayed for isolation. So that's it. And then what else? The next day it was Valentine's Day. It was quite tough, but by God's grace, I was able to survive. I only had mild symptoms. Okay, so I had scratchy throat, nasal congestion, what else? Dry cough, yes, and then headache. And it was quite difficult to breathe, but um, I was okay. So I really had mild symptoms naman. And then the isolation was tough. And that was Valentine's Day. So I spent the whole day in that room. My husband and my child, they surprised me with we call that a pack of chocolates and a small bouquet of flowers. So it was very memorable, and I really felt love that day. And also the Lord is trying to tell me to spend that day with Him. So I was really praying and seeking the Lord that day. And I'd like to share to you an encouragement from Matthew 11:28-30. God lightens your burdens. So it says here, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So it was very encouraging reading God's promises. So I had that peace that I cannot explain, because I trust the Lord that He's there with me, and I really felt His presence. So it was a peaceful day, because I'm very I'm very anxious. I'm an anxious person, especially during sickness, or um, you know something new, experiencing something new or something unfamiliar with me. I get anxiety, but since I seek the Lord, I prayed, and I read His words. It really gives a comforting peace, and it's very it gives you hope. It's very encouraging, and I'd like to encourage you also to that if you're experiencing the same thing, just seek the Lord, pray and read His word. Yes, so that was Valentine's Day. And then the next day, yeah, I had dry cough. I had still scratchy throat. My we call this, muscles were still aching, and what else? I still have had nasal congestion. So same thing with the third day, and then fourth day. Somehow it was improving. So I think I still had that nasal congestion, but my throat wasn't that scratchy anymore. My muscles were not that um, painful, but I still had that dry cough. I had headache second day, third day, and even fourth day, due to the dry cough. So I had scratching the throat, which triggers the dry cough, and then dry cough gives the headache there. But you know what? Even if I had all these mild symptoms, I was still able to do a lot of things, like self-care. I took a bath, of course. I just go to the kitchen and cook, but I made sure I'm doing social distancing, not so much exposure with my husband and my son, and I thank God that they didn't get COVID as well. My husband tested twice, and they were all negative, had negative results. My child had fever that time, but it was only for one day. And my husband took care of my child. So I'm not sure if it was because of COVID, but he didn't have cough, didn't have any other symptoms, just fever. Maybe he was stressed from what's happening. So third day, fourth day improving, fifth day improving, seventh day yes, improving, and then on the 11th day, I decided to take another test to confirm that I was negative. So I took the test, and thank God I was negative, COVID negative that day. And so I celebrated. Thank God I was able to survive COVID-19. So that's my story. And I'd like to share it to you because I want to give encouragement that if you are also experiencing sickness or anxiety, just seek the Lord and rest on His promises. So I hope you like this video. I hope I gave you some encouragements. And yeah, I'll resume my fragrance mist review soon, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and healthy, guys. Still, we're at the end, hopefully, of this pandemic, and see you in the next video. God bless. Bye.